Hi, my name is Bibek Adhikari. I am an English instructor. In today's class, we are going to solve the reading portion of Unit 6, that is, The Earth and Us. So, let's begin. Alright, we are now going to start the reading portion of Unit 6, in which we shall be reading about the Earth and Us. We will read about nature, its condition, and afterwards we'll also solve some comprehension questions. So, let's start. The Earth and Us. Humans do many things to damage the earth. These actions can change our lives, the lives of animals and plants that share our world. We cut down forests to build roads, dams, farms, and towns. When we do this, we kill many beautiful plants and destroy the homes of wild animals. If an animal loses its home, it may die. We dump rubbish on the land. We pollute rivers and seas where fish and other creatures live. Some beautiful animals are killed so that people can have expensive clothes. Wild cats like the leopard are killed for their skins, which are made into fur coats. Crocodile skins are made into shoes, handbags, and belts. Some animals are extinct. We shall never see them again except in books. So that was the first portion of the article called The Earth and Us. Let us go on studying this. Very often it is people who harm nature. So we are the ones who must think of ways to care for our world. We must learn to live with nature and not destroy it. In many dry lands, there are very few trees. The number of trees is decreasing as people chop them down and use the wood for cooking, keeping themselves warm and building homes. But people can plant more trees, use stoves that don't need much wood, and build their homes from the other materials instead of wood. You, too, can help to protect the world's wildlife. Look at plants and animals without disturbing them. You will be helping to make our world a better place to live in. So this excerpt was taken from Our World in Danger. So that is the end of the reading portion. Now we shall be discussing some questions from the reading portion of the book, but let's discuss this question. It's more like a post-reading activity. Now, these are some of the areas that we need to be careful about. So it says, read the passage quickly and answer the following question. The first question is, what other living things share our world with us? How can you protect the wildlife? And finally, why do people cut down forests? So a brief answer, to these questions would yield in answers like, what other living things share our world with? I guess they share our world with the nature, the earth, right? That's what they share with. Another thing, number 2 is, how can you protect the wildlife? So by preserving or by protecting the forest. So these are just brief answers. By no means, they are the ultimate answer. So why do people cut down forests? So to build houses, right? Roads, dams, just the brief answer. Now, let's go and look at some of the questions from the comprehension section of the book. Now, we shall go to the exercise portion. First exercise that we have is match the following, in which we are going to match the two columns, column A with column B. First word we have is share. And what does the word share mean? The answer is number 3, which is have in common. The next word, number B, is destroy. What does the word destroy mean? It means damage badly. Moving on, let's find more meanings. So this is from Match the Following section. The third word we have is pollute. The meaning is make dirty. Let's go on finding more matches. Number D, the word is expensive, and the match to that is costly. Another word, number E, is died out. Another word we have, the last one, is wildlife, and the match to that one is animals and birds. So pollutes goes with make dirty, expensive goes with costly, extinct goes with died out, wildlife with animals and birds. So this is the end of the match the following section. Another question is fill in the blanks. First one is the different blank space we do can change our lives and the lives of plants and animals living in the world, the different activities. Number B, now forests are the blank space of different wild animals. Forests are the homes of different wild animals. Let's solve more questions. People use the blank space of beautiful animals to make coats, handbags, shoes, etc. Use the skin, alright? So skin is the answer. Moving on, question number D. People cut down trees for firewood and for building homes. It is our duty, the last question, it is our duty to blank space the wildlife to protect the wildlife. Alright, that is the end of the fill in the blank portion. That exercise, I mean. Now we come to the question answer portion, right? So the first question that we have is, why do people cut down forest? And the answer to that question is obviously given in the book. If you go to the second paragraph, you find the answer right there. So why do people cut down the forest? The answer given in your book is, so this is the answer that's given in your book. People cut down the forest to build roads, dams, farms, and towns. Now there are two more questions, and I'm going to give those questions to you as homework. Now we've come to the homework section. Why are leopard and crocodile killed? The second question, number B, is what must we learn to do? Alright, these two questions, question A and B, are your homework. The answer to these questions are given in the book, so I hope you'll find these answers real quick and pretty easily. With this, we have come to end of today's class. If you have any questions or suggestions regarding these video series, feel free to write us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thank you.